Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know this is the place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English?
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today, we want to talk about something many learners experience. I sit back slightly and take a slow breath before continuing. Many people understand English very well, but they feel stuck when they try to speak. This situation is very common.
Yes, this feeling happens to many learners. I relax my shoulders and speak softly. You can understand movies, videos, or conversations, but when it's your turn to speak, the words don't come. That can feel frustrating.
Some learners feel confused about this problem. I pause and think carefully. They ask themselves why they understand so much but cannot speak. This gap can feel discouraging.
I understand that feeling deeply. When I imagine wanting to speak but feeling silent, my chest feels tight. You know the words inside, but your voice doesn't move. That can make you feel shy or nervous.
I want to say something important right now. I look forward slightly and speak calmly. This problem does not mean you are bad at English. It means your listening skill is stronger than your speaking skill.
That's a very important point. I smile gently as I speak. Listening and speaking grow at different speeds. This is normal, and it happens to many people.
When you listen a lot, your brain understands English. I pause and reflect. But speaking is a physical action. Your mouth, tongue, and confidence need practice too.
Yes, speaking uses the body, not only the mind. I speak slowly so this feels clear. If you don't practice speaking, your body feels unsure. That doesn't mean you don't know English.
Some learners wait to speak until they feel perfect. I pause and speak carefully. They want correct grammar and perfect sentences. This waiting can block your voice.
I've seen this happen many times. When learners wait too long, fear grows. The fear says, "Don't speak yet." That fear can feel very strong.
Today's topic is about unlocking your English voice. I breathe slowly as I say this. Your voice is already inside you. It just needs gentle practice and permission.
Yes, your voice is already there. I smile warmly. You don't need to become someone new. You just need to let your English come out little by little.
Many learners tell me they feel silent in conversations. I pause and imagine that moment. They understand everything, but when someone looks at them, their mind feels empty. This silence feels uncomfortable.
That silence can feel heavy. I nod slowly. You may feel pressure from others or from yourself. That pressure makes speaking harder.
Pressure is one of the biggest blocks to speaking. I speak slowly and clearly. When you feel pressure, your body becomes tense. Tension stops natural speech.
I notice that in myself too. When I feel tense, my voice feels tight. When I relax, words come more easily. Relaxation is very important.
This podcast is a safe place. I pause and let my voice soften. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need perfect words. Listening calmly is already part of learning.
Yes, you are safe here. I smile gently. There is no judgment and no rush. Your English voice can wake up slowly.
Some learners think speaking English means speaking a lot. I pause and reflect. But speaking can start very small. One word or one short sentence is enough.
Small speaking is powerful. I nod slowly. Saying just one word out loud is already progress. You don't need long conversations.
Another reason learners feel stuck is fear of mistakes. I pause and speak with care. Mistakes can feel embarrassing, but mistakes are part of speaking.
I want to say this clearly. I lean forward slightly. Every speaker makes mistakes. Mistakes do not mean failure, they mean practice.
When you speak imperfectly, your brain learns. I breathe slowly as I say this. Each mistake teaches your body and mind. Silence teaches nothing.
That's a very important idea. I smile softly. Speaking, even with mistakes, moves you forward. Silence keeps you stuck.
Today, we will gently explore how to unlock your English voice. I pause and feel calm. We will talk about habits, mindset, and gentle practice. Nothing fast or stressful.
Yes, everything will be gentle and realistic. I speak slowly and warmly. These ideas are for real people with real lives. You don't need extra time or special talent.
If you understand English but cannot speak yet, you are not alone. I pause and speak sincerely. Many learners are in the same place. This stage is very normal.
You are not broken. I smile kindly. You are learning. Your English is growing quietly inside you.
Speaking English is like waking up a sleeping muscle. I pause and imagine that image. At first, the muscle feels weak. With gentle use, it becomes stronger.
That image feels very true. I nod slowly. You don't wake a muscle by forcing it. You wake it with gentle movement.
In the next part, we will talk more about why this speaking block happens. I feel calm saying that. Understanding the reason helps reduce fear.
Yes, understanding brings comfort. I smile softly. When you know what is happening, you feel less stuck.
For now, just stay relaxed and listen. I pause gently. Your English voice is listening with you. That is already a good sign.
Thank you for being here and listening so carefully. I speak softly. We will continue this journey together.
Take a slow breath and stay comfortable. We'll move into the next part very soon.
Yes, we'll see you in the next part.
As we continue into this part, I feel calm and focused. I sit a little straighter and take a slow breath. My voice feels steady and supportive. This feels like a good moment to look deeper into why speaking feels blocked.
I feel ready too, Roy. I relax my shoulders and let my voice stay soft. My mind feels open as I listen. Talking about this carefully feels very important.
One big reason people understand English but can't speak is habit. I pause and reflect on that. Many learners spend years listening and reading. Their brain becomes very strong at understanding, but the mouth stays quiet.
That happens very often. I nod slowly. If you don't use your voice, your body doesn't learn how to move with English. It's not about knowledge, it's about use.
Speaking is a skill, not just information. I pause and speak clearly. You can know many words and still feel silent. Skills only grow when you practice them.
That makes a lot of sense. When I imagine speaking, I imagine my mouth needing training, just like learning to swim or ride a bike. Understanding is not enough.
Another reason is thinking too much before speaking. I pause and notice that feeling. Many learners try to build perfect sentences in their head. That thinking slows everything down.
Yes, overthinking can freeze your voice. I speak carefully. When you think too much, your brain becomes busy. Your mouth waits and waits.
When your brain waits too long, the moment passes. I pause and imagine that situation. Someone asks you a question. You think, and then silence appears. That silence feels uncomfortable.
I understand that silence very well. I nod slowly. Inside, you know the answer, but the words don't come fast enough. That can feel frustrating.
An important idea is that spoken English is different from written English. I pause and reflect. Spoken English is simple and imperfect. It does not need long sentences.
That's a very helpful idea. I smile gently. Many learners try to speak like they write. That makes speaking feel heavy and slow.
When people speak naturally, they use short phrases. I pause and speak slowly. They stop, repeat, and change ideas. That is normal speech.
Yes, real speech is not perfect. I nod softly. People pause, think, and correct themselves. You are allowed to do that too.
Another big block is fear of being judged. I pause and speak carefully. You may worry that people will laugh or correct you. This fear can silence your voice.
That fear feels very real. I imagine standing in front of someone and wanting to speak. My heart feels faster. Fear tells me to stay quiet.
Fear is trying to protect you. I pause and soften my voice. It wants you to avoid embarrassment, but it doesn't help you grow.
That's an important point. I nod slowly. Fear feels strong, but it is not always helpful. Growth often feels uncomfortable.
Another reason speaking feels hard is speed. I pause and reflect. Native speakers talk fast. That speed can make you feel slow or unsure.
Yes, fast speech can feel scary. I speak slowly here. When others speak quickly, you may feel pressure to answer quickly too. That pressure blocks thinking.
You're allowed to speak slowly. I pause and say this clearly. Slow English is still English. Clear English is better than fast English.
I really like that idea. I smile softly. Speaking slowly gives your brain time. It gives your voice space.
Many learners believe they must sound confident before they speak. I pause and reflect. But confidence often comes after speaking, not before.
That's very true. I nod slowly. Confidence grows from action. Waiting for confidence keeps you silent.
Silence feels safe, but it keeps the block strong. I pause and speak clearly. Gentle speaking weakens the block, one word at a time.
I can imagine that. When I speak even a little, fear becomes smaller. The voice feels less scary. That feels hopeful.
Let's talk about the idea of unlocking your voice. I pause and breathe. Unlocking does not mean forcing, it means allowing.
Allowing feels gentle. I smile softly. You give yourself permission to sound imperfect. That permission is powerful.
One small habit that helps is speaking to yourself. I pause and imagine that. You can say simple sentences out loud when you are alone. This builds comfort.
Speaking alone feels safe. I nod slowly. There is no pressure and no judgment. Your voice learns to move.
Another helpful habit is repeating short phrases. I pause and speak carefully. You hear a sentence and repeat it softly. This connects listening and speaking.
That feels very practical. I imagine doing that quietly. Repeating helps the mouth learn rhythm. It feels less scary than creating new sentences.
You don't need to repeat everything. I pause gently. One sentence or one phrase is enough. Small practice is strong practice.
Small practice feels possible. I smile softly. It fits into daily life. That makes it easier to continue.
Many learners wait for the perfect time to speak. I pause and reflect. But the perfect time rarely comes. Speaking starts in imperfect moments.
That's very honest. I nod slowly. Waiting can become a habit. Starting small breaks that habit.
Unlocking your voice is a process. I pause and speak clearly. It does not happen in one day. It happens through repetition and kindness.
Kindness is very important. I smile softly. When you are kind to yourself, fear loses power. Learning feels safer.
Right now, if you feel silent, that is okay. I pause gently. Silence does not mean failure. It means you're at an early stage of speaking.
And that stage is normal. I smile warmly. Every speaker has passed through it. You are exactly where you should be.
In the next part, we will talk about gentle actions you can take. I pause and breathe. Simple actions that fit into real life. Nothing stressful.
Yes, very simple and realistic. I speak warmly. These steps will help your voice feel safer and stronger.
For now, just relax and keep listening. I pause gently. Your English voice is still learning from sound and rhythm.
Thank you for staying with us. I smile softly. We are moving forward together.
Take a slow breath and stay comfortable. We'll continue in the next part very soon.
Yes, we'll see you in the next part.
As we move into this part, I feel very steady and calm. I sit quietly for a moment and notice my breathing again. My body feels relaxed and my thoughts feel clear. This feels like the right time to talk about gentle actions you can take.
I feel calm too, Roy. I soften my voice and relax my shoulders. My mind feels open and patient. Talking about small actions feels encouraging, not stressful.
Many learners believe they need big changes to start speaking. I pause and speak carefully. They think they need more time, more study, or more confidence, but big changes are not necessary.
I really like hearing that. When I think about big changes, I feel pressure. When I think about small actions, my body feels lighter. Small steps feel possible.
One powerful action is speaking out loud every day, even for 1 minute. I pause and imagine that moment. 1 minute is short, but it wakes up your voice. Consistency matters more than length.
1 minute feels very safe. I smile softly. Anyone can find 1 minute. That small habit builds comfort slowly.
During that minute, you don't need a plan. I reflect quietly. You can describe what you see, what you are doing, or how you feel. Simple words are enough.
That feels very natural. I nod slowly. Talking about what you see or feel does not need preparation. It connects English to real life.
Another helpful action is copying, not creating. I pause and speak clearly. You can repeat sentences you hear in podcasts or videos. Copying removes pressure.
Copying feels safe to me. When I repeat, I don't worry about mistakes. I just focus on sound and rhythm. That helps my mouth learn.
This is called shadowing in simple terms. I pause and speak gently. You listen and repeat softly, maybe a little later. Your voice follows English naturally.
I like that idea a lot. It feels like walking with someone. You don't walk alone, you follow their steps.
Another action is lowering your expectations when you speak. I pause and reflect. You don't need full sentences. 1 or 2 words can be enough.
That really reduces pressure. I feel calmer hearing that. One word feels easier than a long sentence. Speaking becomes less scary.
Many learners stop themselves because they think their answer is too short. I pause and speak carefully. But short answers are very common in real conversation.
That's true. When I listen to real conversations, people often answer briefly. Not every answer is long. That feels reassuring.
Another helpful step is using the same phrases again and again. I pause and imagine that habit. Repetition builds confidence. Familiar words feel safe.
Repeating the same phrases makes them feel comfortable. I smile softly. After some time, they come out naturally. That feels very good.
You don't need many phrases. I pause calmly. A few useful ones are enough. The goal is comfort, not variety.
Comfort is more important than sounding advanced. I nod slowly. When I feel comfortable, I want to speak more. That's real progress.
Another action is allowing silence when you speak. I pause and speak clearly. You don't need to fill every space. Pausing is normal.
Silence helps me think. When I allow silence, my body relaxes. Words come more easily after that.
Silence does not mean failure. I pause gently. It means your brain is working. Taking time is allowed.
That permission feels very kind. I smile warmly. When I don't rush myself, I feel safer speaking.
Let's talk about speaking with others. I pause and reflect. Many learners wait until they feel ready, but readiness often comes after speaking.
I've noticed that too. The first time feels hard. The second time feels a little easier. Experience builds readiness.
You don't need to speak with many people. I pause and speak carefully. One safe person is enough. Safety matters more than number.
That feels realistic. One kind listener is enough. When I feel safe, my voice feels freer.
You can also prepare simple answers for common questions. I pause and imagine that. Questions like, "How are you?" or "What do you do?" come often.
Preparing those answers feels smart. I smile softly. When I know what to say, fear becomes smaller. My voice feels more ready.
Another important action is celebrating small success. I pause and reflect. Speaking one sentence is success. Saying one word is success.
I really like that idea. When I notice small wins, I feel motivated. I want to continue. Encouragement matters.
Many learners only notice what they cannot do. I pause and speak carefully. That focus creates frustration. Noticing what you can do builds confidence.
That change in focus feels powerful. When I see progress, even small progress, I feel hope. Hope gives energy.
Your English voice grows quietly. I pause and breathe. You may not notice change every day, but change is happening.
I believe that deeply. Growth often feels invisible at first. One day you realize speaking feels easier.
If you feel tired or discouraged, slow down. I pause gently. Slowing down protects your motivation. It keeps learning gentle.
Slowing down feels kind. I nod slowly. Learning does not need to hurt. It can feel supportive.
Unlocking your voice is not about pushing. I pause and speak clearly. It's about trust, trusting that your voice will come.
Trust feels calm and warm. I smile softly. When I trust the process, I feel less afraid.
Right now, your voice may still feel quiet. I pause gently. That's okay. Quiet voices grow too.
Yes, quiet does not mean weak. I speak softly. It means your voice is resting and learning.
In the final part, we will bring everything together. I pause and breathe. We will talk about staying consistent and believing in your voice.
Yes, we'll talk about how to continue without pressure. I smile warmly. This journey is gentle and personal.
For now, stay relaxed and keep listening. I pause gently. Your English voice is still waking up.
Thank you for staying with us. I speak softly. We'll continue together in the next part.
Take a slow breath and stay comfortable. We'll move into the final part very soon.
Yes, we'll see you in the final part.
As we come into this final part, I feel very calm and grounded. I sit comfortably and let my body fully relax. My breathing feels slow and steady. This feels like a good moment to gently bring everything together.
I feel calm too, Roy. I notice a soft warmth inside as I speak. My voice feels relaxed and encouraging. Ending this conversation together feels very meaningful.
When learners struggle to speak, they often think something is wrong with them. I pause and reflect carefully. But the truth is, this stage is part of learning. It is not a problem, it is a process.
Yes, it really is a process. I nod slowly. Every speaker has gone through a quiet stage. That stage does not mean you are weak. It means you are building something inside.
Your English voice does not appear suddenly. I pause and speak clearly. It grows slowly, through small actions and repeated moments. Growth takes time.
That idea feels very comforting. When I think of growth as slow, I feel less pressure. I don't need to rush. I can trust the process.
Consistency matters more than intensity. I pause and breathe. Speaking a little every day helps more than speaking a lot once. Gentle habits build strong voices.
I really believe that. I smile softly. When something is gentle, we don't avoid it. We can continue without fear.
When many learners stop because they think progress is too slow, I pause and reflect. But the truth is, slow progress is still progress. Quiet growth is still growth.
Yes, progress does not need to be loud. I nod slowly. You don't need big moments. Small changes add up over time.
One important thing is believing that your voice deserves space. I pause and speak carefully. Your ideas matter, even in simple English. Your voice has value.
That belief changes everything. I smile softly. When you believe your voice matters, you allow it to come out. Confidence starts there.
Speaking English is not about sounding like someone else. I pause gently. It's about sounding like you. Your accent, your pace, your style are okay.
I love that thought. I smile warmly. You don't need to erase who you are. English is just another way to express yourself.
Mistakes will always be part of speaking. I pause and speak calmly. Even fluent speakers make mistakes. Mistakes do not stop communication.
That's very true. When I hear mistakes, I still understand the message. Communication is about meaning, not perfection.
If you wait for perfect English, you may wait forever. I pause and speak clearly. Speaking imperfectly is how perfect understanding grows.
I feel that deeply. I nod slowly. Every time you speak, you train your voice. Every time you stay silent, the block stays strong.
Your voice becomes stronger each time you use it. I pause and imagine that. Even if it feels weak at first, use builds strength. This is how muscles grow.
That image feels very true. I smile softly. Weak does not mean broken. It means developing.
Some days your voice will feel easy. I pause and reflect. Other days it may feel quiet again. This change is normal.
Yes, learning is not a straight line. I nod slowly. Good days and hard days both belong. Neither means failure.
On hard days, it's okay to just listen. I pause gently. Listening keeps you connected. Connection keeps your English alive.
Listening is powerful. I smile softly. Your brain is still learning rhythm and sound. That supports speaking later.
The most important thing is not giving up on your voice. I pause and speak sincerely. Even when it feels weak, it is still there. Waiting patiently is part of growth.
I want listeners to remember that. I speak softly. Your voice has not disappeared. It is resting and learning.
Over time, speaking will feel less scary. I pause and reflect. One day, you will notice words coming more easily. That moment may surprise you.
I've seen that happen many times. I smile warmly. People suddenly realize they are speaking without fear. That moment feels very rewarding.
You don't need to unlock your voice all at once. I pause and breathe. You unlock it little by little, one word at a time.
Little by little is enough. I nod slowly. Small steps taken regularly are very powerful.
If you feel discouraged, return to kindness. I pause gently. Speak to yourself kindly. Encouragement keeps the path open.
Kind words change everything. I smile softly. When you support yourself, learning feels safer and lighter.
This journey belongs to you. I pause and speak clearly. You don't need to compare yourself to others. Your pace is right for you.
Yes, your pace is perfect. I nod slowly. Comparing only brings pressure. Trusting yourself brings calm.
Right now, you may still feel quiet. I pause gently. That's okay. Quiet is not the end. It's part of the beginning.
And beginnings are important. I smile softly. Every voice starts quietly. Yours is no different.
As we finish this conversation, I feel thankful. I pause and breathe. Talking about this reminds me how human learning really is. It takes patience and care.
I feel thankful too. Thank you for staying with us and listening so carefully. Your presence here matters.
When this episode ends, take a slow breath. Notice how you feel right now. There is nothing to fix. Just notice and allow.
Yes, noticing is enough. I smile as we say goodbye. Carry this calm feeling with you.
We hope this conversation helped you feel less alone and more hopeful. Your English voice is real. It is growing, even now.
Thank you for being here with us. We believe in your voice and your journey. Take care of yourself.
Until next time, keep going gently. Speak when you can, listen when you need to. Both are part of learning.
Goodbye for now. We're sending you calm, patience, and encouragement. Thank you for sharing this moment with us.